Yo, welcome to my YouTube channel. And if this is your first time, even if it's not your first time, if you are not subscribed to my YouTube channel, do well to subscribe now. Thank you. So, right in this video, I'm going to be showing you some PayPal resolution. So, I've seen a lot of people complaining about PayPal this, PayPal that, PayPal that, PayPal limiting their accounts, PayPal asking them to submit documents, PayPal this, PayPal that. So I will just share some light on few things that I've tried, some of my hacks that I've tried that works for me. So in a situation whereby PayPal asks you to submit documents, there are some certain things you need to consider. So when PayPal asks you to submit documents, let's say your PayPal account is Lesotho. I'm just using Lesotho because I know it's Lesotho PayPal that is common in Africa. So if PayPal asks you to submit a document, let's say they ask you to submit photo ID, and your PayPal account is a Lesotho PayPal account, and you are living in Nigeria, that means you created the PayPal account, the Lesotho PayPal account in Nigeria. So when they ask you to submit your photo ID, let me tell you something. They already know that you are using your PayPal in Nigeria. So they just want to rectify, they just want to confirm if truly you are in Nigeria and using PayPal, you are in Nigeria and using Lesotho PayPal. So that's why they ask you to submit photo ID. You understand? So in that situation, what you have to do now is to make sure that you convince them that you are actually in Lesotho. And how do you do that? First of all, you have to share the nationality that your PayPal account was created as. If you are a Nigerian and you're watching this video and you have a Lesotho PayPal, most of Lesotho PayPal, their nationality are always Nigeria. So now in a situation like that, you guys change that nationality to Lesotho because you are trying to convince PayPal that you are actually in Lesotho. You understand? So you change the nationality to Lesotho, and you guys submit a Lesotho related document. Okay, let's say you want to use a driving license now. Imagine they want to confirm if you are in Nigeria or you are in Lesotho and you are submitting Nigerian documents. So that is to tell them that, oh, what they are actually saying is true. What they are saying is true, that okay, you are manipulating them, you are in Nigeria and created a Lesotho PayPal. But most cases, in some cases it works. That sometimes you submit Nigeria documents. In fact, I've done this many times because personally I render PayPal restoration as a service. So personally I've done it so many times and it works. So I submit Nigeria documents like NIN, driving license, international passport, and it works. But recently PayPal have become more crazy. So you have to be very smart with them. So I will suggest that whenever you encounter that kind of challenge and your PayPal is Lesotho or any other country, I'll be using Lesotho because I see that it's Lesotho that is common in Africa. So all you have to do is to make sure you get a document related to Lesotho. You can actually get a maybe their national ID card or their passport. You understand? And how do you do that? You can give it to those guys that does editing. There are some guys that does editing. Personally, if I have a client that brings account for me to install for them, I have guys that I use that they normally help me design documents. So I will just tell them, okay, this is what to do, and I pay them off. Then they design Lesotho related documents for me. So if you submit that, that means you're actually convincing them that, oh, you are in Lesotho, and with that you have an higher chance of getting the account back. But in a situation whereby you submit Nigeria, there are some cases that immediately you even submit like this, there's a bot that will automatically permanently limit your account. So that is that for that. And again, there are sometimes they will ask you to submit bank statements, sometimes they will ask you to submit card statements, sometimes they will ask you to submit proof of address. So what should you do in this kind of situation? So if PayPal asks you to submit proof of address, just note that they already detected your IP, that you are logging in from a region that is not the region you created your account from. So what you have to do again is to make sure you convince them that no, what you saw is wrong. I am in Lesotho, I am in this particular country. So now, if they have to submit a proof of address, even if it's Nigeria address that is on your PayPal, that is on your PayPal account, make sure you go and add a Lesotho address to it. Make sure you add a Lesotho address to it before you even attempt to submit anything. Then in a situation like that, after adding a Lesotho address to it, you create documents that shows that okay, your address on paper, your Lesotho address on paper is the same thing on the document. And how can you do that? A lot of people, personally, if client bring work for me to install their account, I use bank statements. You understand? So I'll just look for bank statement that I know that okay, it resonates with it. Then or card statements. Then I will give it to my editor, my graphic design, he will design for me. So that is that. That is that for that. So if they have to submit a bank statement, make sure the address. If they have to submit a bank statement, what they are looking for is the address. It's the address that they want to confirm, nothing more. The address and to see. Most of the time, you may not even have a bank or a card linked to the PayPal, and they will have to submit bank statements, card statements. So in a situation like that, you just have to form something for them, to edit something for them. You understand? But make sure the address you are using is a Lesotho address, and at the same time is being added to your PayPal account. So that is that for that. And the next thing, sometimes they will ask you to provide supplier receipts. Yeah, supplier receipt. I think I've made a video on that before. Okay, but let me say it here again. If they ask you to submit a supplier receipt, the receipt from your supplier, a lot of us using PayPal, we are just using PayPal to withdraw from platforms. It's not that we have supplier that will buy stuff from and sell stuff from. So in a situation like that, you don't have a supplier. All you just have to do, if PayPal asks you to submit a supplier receipt, is that you are going to create a document in a PDF format. And in that document, you have to explain to them what you do. You understand? So most cases, what I use is that I'm a freelancer. I'll just compose good English to them, explaining what you do. You can just tell them, you explain your business. You can just tell them that you don't have a supplier. You render digital service to people, maybe on freelance. You can just say you render digital service to your customers on Fiverr or Upwork. You can just use any platform. You might not even use platform. If you have a website, you can just add your website to that. You render digital service for them. So there you don't have a supplier. So there's no how you can get a supplier receipt. You understand? So you just compose it. I think I have a format, but I don't have it here with me. I think it's on my laptop. It should be on my laptop. So that is that for that. Once you do that, just write a good English, and convert the document to PDF and upload it for them. It's something I've tried severally, like for years now, and it's working. It has been working. So that is that for that. So in case you want me to talk about other PayPal resolution, let me know in the comment section. Just let me know in the comment section. Just write what you want me to talk about regarding PayPal resolution, and I'll make a video about that. Thank you, and if you are yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, do well to subscribe to it now, and see you in the next video. Thank you.